Hey, how's it going, guys? Zombie here with ZNR Gaming. Today I'm doing another unboxing video. I'm gonna try to do one of these for everything I get from my gaming stuff. Every time I get something for either my YouTube setup or just to play, I'm gonna try to do an unboxing video. Today what I have, I've been seeing all these magnetic cables going around for phones and stuff, and I thought to myself, why not for my controller? I mean, yes, I'd like one for my phone, but I use my phone at work, I use it at home, I use it when I travel other places, and that's too many places for one cable. Maybe if I get some more down the road, I'll use it for my phone, but for right now, I decided to use it just for my Xbox controller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone during the video, Samsung Galaxy S7. It'll tell me how long it'll take to charge with each cable type I use. I'm going to check different types of cables, see the speed difference, see how slow the cable is or how fast it is compared to the others. I'm gonna try it with the fast charging wall warts that they have for the Samsungs. I've got just direct plug in. I've also got a wireless charger for my Samsung using the same plug. There's a speed difference between the two, and then I'm going to try with the Wsken cable. Now, one thing I like with the Wsken cables, I got this off of Amazon. I haven't attempted to use it yet, but when you order stuff off Amazon, you order stuff off of eBay, Newegg, other sites, you have to worry about, am I getting an actual product? Is it a generic? Is it a knockoff? With Wsken, what I like is on the side of the box, I've already scratched mine off. There's actually there's a scratch off you can do in a barcode. Now, if you scratch that off, you can actually go to the Wsken website, and I'll leave a link in the description, and it'll actually verify that the one you bought is an actual Wsken cable. I've already checked mine. It's verified. Makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about using it. So what we'll do now is we'll open it up and we'll test it out, see how it does. All right, guys. I got my phone out. I'm about to start doing this. Currently, my phone is at 7% battery. Using a regular USB to the USB port I have on this power strip. You're looking at 1 hour, 33 minutes to charge. It's not bad at all. Using the Samsung fast charging station. We're still at the 70%. Should come up in a moment. 1 hour, 17 minutes. So you're looking at 16 minutes faster with the fast charging. And then we go to the wireless they got. And that comes up to about 1 hour and 54 minutes. And that's funny. So that actually means that with the wireless charging station, that using a regular USB to a power strip is actually faster by about 20 minutes from this point for actually charging the phone. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try our Wsken X Cable Mini 2. Now this is the Mini 2. They have different ones. I've done a lot of research online. The Mini 2 seem to be the best ones they have out right now. So I'm going to pop this open. Alright. Space out the way. We have the 1 meter cable. Now I can already tell the magnet's pretty good. It actually is sticking right now to the end. So it's metal on both ends. So that's actually a really good magnet. It's actually checked right there. So I'm actually really impressed. That's pretty good right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it apart. Definitely use this to keep my cable straight with my gaming system. Take the Velcro off, and they also have this little piece here to actually remove the piece from where you plug it into. That'll be real good for getting it back out of the phone. Make sure I don't damage the cable. It's a braided cable. It's not stiff whatsoever. That's pretty good too. So what we're going to do first, we're going to plug it into the power strip. I'm going to take the end piece and I'm going to first plug it in with my fingers. Now, I've seen reviews online. They're mostly positive. I've only seen one actual bad review on it, and it was actually due to the fact that the piece broke off. Now, as you can see here, It's flush. It's pretty close. It's really good, actually. Hope that's good enough quality. There's no spacing allowed. There's no extra gap in there. It's as flush as it can be. When I do this with my phone, personally, I have it in the OtterBox case. This would be in the OtterBox case. There would be no chance of breaking off. So if you have a case, again, you don't have to worry about breaking it off quite as easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and test with the cable, and we'll see how it does. Bring it up. Alright, so it connects, and wow, so we're actually looking at an hour and 32 minutes. Now, my phone has gone up from a moment ago from 7%. It's actually just moved to 9 right when I plugged it in. It was 8 right before. And that's actually a minute quicker. So that actually means that this cable is almost exactly as fast as this one, if it's not already. So you're losing no speed from what I can tell with this cable so far. And what we'll do is we'll test that theory. Well, we'll see if it makes any difference plugging it in to the Samsung fast charging wall wart. Again, I believe this was like 112, 115, 117. I think it was 117. Plug it in. We'll give it a moment to come up. Wow, 116. So you're actually losing no speed with this cable as far as I can tell right now. So this is actually real good. I'm really impressed. Again, I mean, right there. And it actually, if you pay attention, the LED is actually supposed to come on. This LED, it means that there is power through this cable. It does not mean the phone's charging. When this LED goes out, that does not mean that the phone is done. You do not have to use that as an indicator. But what I do know about this, there's 5 pins inside, and due to the magnification, the way they have it, I can actually put this upside down and it will not connect. It is actually pushing the cable away. So it's actually going to line itself up. So if I get close, it's going to put itself right into place. Try it again. Nothing. Flips around right into place. It seems to be connecting every time. I'll try it on my PC later, see if I can actually transfer data. That shouldn't be an issue. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to use the tool they give us, and I'm going to remove it from the phone. So I removed that fairly easily. I was trying to be a little careful to make sure I wouldn't damage it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my Xbox controller. I'll remove the charge and play kit. That way we can make sure it does connect, no issue. I'll push this into the top of my controller. Okay, there does seem to be a very, very small gap here that I can see. Very small. It's not exactly flush with the controller. It could be something to do with the connector. But let's see how it does. I mean, you have the bumpers are a little bit higher. Hopefully that won't be an issue. You know, if it falls or anything, it's going to hit the bumpers or the triggers first. Let's see how it does. Fought a little bit with me there. Okay, that was my fault. The cable's actually up. The connector is actually upside down compared to my actual phone. So that's why it didn't seem to go on. I was trying to put it on backwards, and of course it was resisting. Wow. It actually came out of the Xbox controller. That is some good magnification. But that actually worries me. That makes me think when I unplug it later, will it disconnect from the controller? That is not what I want. I may have to go back to using this for my phone only. I do know that it did vibrate. Whenever I plugged it in, it just vibrated again. If I push the button, it does come on. So it is working for power. This is a good method. But yet again, the magnification, it pulls right out the controller. So I'm not going to be able to use this for what I hoped. I was hoping it would be a quick connection method. You playing a round of Titanfall, Halo, whatever you play. Thing says controller's dying. You don't have enough time to find the cable, put it in. It would have been a quick method to hit and get going. But I don't think I'm going to be able to use this. I could try another Xbox controller, see if maybe they fit, maybe this particular model. Maybe the seating is a little different, but I'm not going to be able to use it. But all in all, the cable itself seems to be functioning fine. It doesn't seem I'm going to be able to use it for exactly what I wanted to, but again, the cable itself seems to be working great. I have no issues to say about from what I've seen so far. So we'll just go with it for now, see how it works out, and you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, one quick note I wanted to add in. I completed the video on the table. Wasn't too impressed with the way it worked the controller. Still, not working the way I wanted. But I did want to point out the fact that I did end up testing the cable. And it does connect easily, like I said. Now if you pull the cable straight out, just straight, it will pull out the connector as well. But all you have to do actually is just grab the connector and bend, and no issue. Now what I'll do is I'll get a little closer. So it's actually, I just literally grabbed it, pulled it back, and it just came right off. No issue. It reconnects, no problem. It's still seated pretty well. So yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, I pull, comes right off. But again, it's a quick method to connect my controller during the middle of a match. I hate whenever my controller dies. You can't talk to your buddies because your headset. They're wondering why you're just standing still and all of a sudden you're the new enemy team's kill counter. But again, still works pretty well. Not ideal, but it'll still work. Just easy, connect, disconnect, and you're done. No issue. So I just want to add that in real quick. Thanks a lot, guys. Like, subscribe if you like what you saw. Comment below if you want to see something different. If you have any comments, anything else, let me know. Stay tuned for our channel for more unboxings of anything we might get our hands on. I got Ghost Recon Wildlands coming in a couple months when it comes out. Got the big edition of it with the statue and everything, gold edition. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Have a good one.